You may recall when we were trying to determine whether relations were in fact functions, the graph of relations, whether they were in fact functions, we would apply the vertical line test. And if we were to draw vertical lines through the graph, and if it did not cross the graph in more than one spot or only in one spot, then that relation was a function. Now we're looking at inverse functions. And so we're trying now to determine whether the inverse of a function, whether that inverse is also in fact a function. And to do this, we can apply the horizontal line test. This would tell us that the inverse relations of a function, that inverse is in fact a function if it passes the vertical line test, meaning that if we were to draw horizontal line test, meaning that if we were to draw horizontal lines through the graph, it would only cross the graph at one point. And so if I were to draw horizontal lines through this graph, although they're not completely straight lines, you get the point. In this case, this function h of x equals 4 over x, yes, the inverse is a function. Applying the horizontal line test. Let's look at another one. All right, so here we got a graph. It's a quadratic. That other one, by the way, was a reciprocal, but we know it's a quadratic because we can see that it's a quadratic. It's x squared. But if I were to draw horizontal lines through this graph, well, I'm going to cross the graph in more than one point. It would fail the horizontal line test. So no, the inverse is not a function.